Things I learned from going to therapy, part one. One of the most important lessons I learned in therapy is that sometimes your intentions don't match your impact. And what that means is sometimes subconsciously you have an agenda to love somebody, to water them, to pour into them. But the way you show that, if you're doing it from a place of trauma, might come off as controlling, insecure, and suffocating. And that was the case for me. As a child, I developed an extreme abandonment wound and a need to constantly be in control because in my past, when I wasn't, it meant I was no longer safe. I was hyper vigilant, constantly over analyzing every interaction my partner had because I saw other people as a threat. I saw them as someone who could take her from me. I had these rules that I disguised as boundaries, and I wasn't treating her as somebody that I love. I was treating her as somebody I was afraid to lose. And there's a difference. Love is supposed to be liberating, giving someone the opportunity to consistently choose you and knowing that you're still worthy of that love even when they don't. So, all the things that I was taught as a child that I needed as tools, I brought into my relationship. But those tools weren't necessary then. Those are things that I developed when I was in survival mode and fight or flight. But I didn't need to be in fight or flight with her. So it's important to understand that although your trauma isn't your fault, it's your responsibility to manage it so it doesn't leak onto people who didn't hurt you. Sometimes your intention doesn't match your impact. I loved her and I wanted to show her that I loved her, but instead I suffocated her and I held her too close. And in turn, I created the exact thing I was trying to prevent, and that's her walking away. So make sure you do the work on the inside so you don't allow it to affect your outside world. I love you.